Hello and welcome to Lakers Live Pregame Show with Aaron and we want to welcome Manny to Big Baby Sports. How y'all doing? And Medina, welcome to Big Baby Sports.
Thank you guys for having me on. I'm excited to be part of the team.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
great to have you.
yeah, most
Uh,
definitely. We're happy to have you. And in today's show, Lakers vs Cavaliers pregame show, let's get to the keys to the game. I'm gonna start off first keys to the game. Don't let Darius Garland, Colin Sexton do what they want. Defend without fouling. Play that passion, hustle, grit guy like we normally do, and blow this team out tonight. Don't let Cleveland get life because if you get Cleveland life, they're gonna punch you in the mouth like they did Brooklyn.
My keys to the game is simple: defend the paint. They got a guy that just loves to make people play. That absolutely will literally make you pay in the paint. You don't want him to have a career night. We've done that to too many people already this year. You gotta step up, and that goes with Gasol. That goes with Davis. That goes with anybody that's in the paint. You gotta get there. That's my keys to the game.
so my keys to the game. I really want to see LeBron playing aggressively tonight. I want to see him make his 3-point shots. I want to see him driving the ball. If we have any chance of winning tonight, like I agree with you, Aaron. I think we really just need to play very aggressively in the paint.
Yeah, most definitely. LeBron got to take over in his hometown. But sometimes LeBron games like this, he may pass, and try to take over. I want to see LeBron 80 just take over, dominate early, because Cleveland's very talented. JB Bickerstaff is a great coach. Colin Sexton's playing at a high level, averaging 25 points a game, 7 assists. He can explode for 30. I know before the season, a lot of people are laughing when I said that Colin Sexton's going to have a great season. And he's sure enough having it, So don't let Colin Sexton get off. Don't let Darius Garland get off, or Andre Drummond, or JaVale McGee, former Laker. I expect JaVale McGee to try to kill us inside early. That's what I think. JaVale McGee's going to try to get his revenge.
I think so too. He was great when he was here with the team. Obviously, we are missing that paint protection. It was a cost to give him up to obviously get Schroeder and make the whole deal happen that we did. But however, Andre Drummond, dude's averaging 18 points a game. Him and McGee will make you pay if you're not careful. JaVale's going to realize that Marc Gasol isn't really that big of a guy to worry about because he's not going to do a lot because we haven't seen him be a true big center that he needs to be. So I have a feeling they're going to try and go after him as much as they can. Obviously I want to see the big guys on this team step it up. Nobody needs to get a career high tonight. You got to keep JaVale McGee calm. He's going to be excited to play this whole team though.
Oh yeah, I think JaVale McGee is definitely going to want to show up the Lakers tonight. I personally, I have some faith in Marcus Gasol, so I'm hoping he plays well tonight, and he makes more shots. He just has to keep making those shots, and he'll get hot, and McGee won't have anything on him. I think I believe in Marcus Gasol tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. And players to watch. Medina, as you said, Marc Gasol. I picked Marc Gasol. Even though I was upset at him, I said I was done, but I'm gonna give him another chance. Marc Gasol, please go off tonight. Prove me wrong. I'm gonna keep talking until you prove me wrong. Marc Gasol, keep doing your thing, man. But here's the thing about Marc Gasol. I want to see. Stop passing the ball. If you get the rebound, put it back up. If you have to jam on somebody, do it. Yell in somebody's face if you have to, man. I'm tired of this stuff like Sharman with these big man that come to LA, man. There's this big man that we get play soft. You gotta get. Marc Gasol needs to say, okay, stop facilitating, get in the post, and go to work. He's capable of doing it. He did it in Memphis and Toronto. So if he could do that in Memphis and Toronto, he should do it with the Lakers. Even Shaq is disappointed in Marc Gasol's performance this season. He's a big fella. You know how Shaq is with the big fellas that come through LA.
Yeah. He's got to step up. We know in the last few shows, I've been the one that's always said, oh, hey, you know what? I believe in him. I believe in him. I'm switching gears tonight. I'm going with AD, man. He looked great. He got 37 in the last game. I'm saying 30 points tonight and 30 and 15 for him tonight. 30 points, 15 boards. I want him to go out there, still continue to be aggressive and help out the king.
I have LeBron James tonight. I think since he's in his hometown, he's going to dominate. I want to say he's going to get at least 35, 40 points. And just like AD dominated against the Bulls. I believe LeBron is just going to come out strong tonight, and I think AD is going to follow right behind him.
Yeah, most definitely. AD and LeBron, one of the best two players in the league. That pick and roll, pick and pop, shoot that mid range. But to be honest, man, I'm gonna keep 100 like I always do on Big Baby Sports. I feel like this is gonna be a trap game. Because Cleveland beat Brooklyn twice. They're gonna be riding high. Oh, defending champions. Oh yeah, get Darius Garland. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get off. Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton always plays well against the Lakers for whatever reason. He always likes to get off, show out. Larry Nash Jr. too. So I expect Cleveland to. It's gonna be one of those games where we have to have our two superstars lead us to victory tonight. In my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. They have, they lost their last game. They lost 141 to 103 against the Celtics. Obviously, the Celtics are the best team in the East right now. Colin Sexton, man, if you can, I never am gonna say a game is a trap game unless I know that we're playing on a back-to-back, and we could be playing, which I know is coming up on this road trip that they're on. Those are the games that I worry more about, because that's the games that, okay, you're playing tired, it's the flying in, getting to the hotel rooms late, and then waking up, doing the shoot around, and doing the whole process again in 24 hours. So if we could stop Colin Sexton tonight and keep him under 13 points, at the most 13, 15 points in the game, and really go after the guys. I mean, Jaylen Brown, man, he got 33 points in their last game against the Celtics. He's a problem too. And I think if you put your foot on the gas, if the defense looks as sharp as it can be, they could definitely stop these guys and say, hey, you know what? Let's give you guys a reality check. We're the best team in the West right now. We want to show you guys how good our defense can be. That always needs to continue to the third quarter. The third quarter has been the Lakers' problem, where we start off slow, and you can't start off slow against this Cleveland team.
Oh yeah, definitely agree. I mean, the Lakers have been undefeated on the road so far, so I'm not worried about their back-to-back games this week. I think they're gonna win tonight, and I think they're gonna win the rest of their road games. They have that motivation more on the road. I believe. I forgot who it was in an interview saying that, playing at home is just not the same anymore because they don't have that fan energy to just get them going. And that's why they play better on the road now. I think they just have more of that motivation. But I do agree. I think they need to step it up in the third and fourth quarter. We can't be having a 30-point lead before the half and then cut it down to 12 points on the fourth quarter. Like, we need to wake up by then, and we need to keep up that lead if we do get that tonight. We cannot sleep on that.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Coach, my fault. Most definitely, if we get up by 20, don't fall asleep. If you have to blow this team out, make them look embarrassed. If you want to blow this team out, blow them up by 30. Don't let up if you have to. Blow them up by 50, because last game we were up 30, cut the lead to 12. You can't do that. Lakers, you got to punch them in the mouth early. Relax, but I know it's the NBA. It's long games, the ups, downs, because if Cleveland gets up 12 or 15, Lakers can say, okay, we're down 15, let's run it. Because I know last season, we did that last season. We're down 12, 11, second half, and then LeBron AD carried us along with KCP, So I expect the Lakers to come out and just dominate. My final score of Lakers are going to win. Keep it 100. Lakers going to win by 3 points tonight.
I got the Lakers winning by maybe 15 points. The Lakers could take care of business, like we were saying. If they can get rid of this edge of falling asleep to start the second half of the game, they could actually come out there and put Cleveland away if they actually keep their foot on the gas. I mean, I know it's hard. It's a 48-minute game, and it's a game of runs. Cleveland's going to have their run. Lakers will have their run. But ultimately, if your defense is great and your defense is winning you the game right there, that's all you need. All we need to do is win by one or two at the most.
Yeah, most definitely. I say that they're going to at least win by 10 points tonight.
Yeah, well. Oh, what up, Brandon? Thanks for commenting. Lakers win by 20?
Win by 20.
Okay. The reason I'm saying Lakers are going to win by 3 is because, for whatever reason, Lakers always let the younger teams get geared up, get the energy, get inspired, get the motivation, and then they get caught slipping. So I expect the Lakers to You know, for me, my personal opinion, man, I expect the Lakers to struggle the first quarter, second quarter play around, third quarter play around, then LeBron AD going to turn up. Yeah, it's been the season. That's what's been all season long. You know, let Golden State come back. Let Chicago almost come back. You know, it's a trend. You know.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you never know because I mean, as if I got this right, we didn't go to LeBron didn't go to Cleveland last year because they were supposed to go to Cleveland right around March, and I think and that never happened. So I don't know. I feel like LeBron's going to come out of the gates too. LeBron AD got to come out of the gates. They're going to say, "Hey, I'm playing home." You know, like Medina was talking about. I'm going to come out. This is my town. This was my court for so many years. I'm going to show them what they're missing and give them a little taste of what they're missing out on in Lakerland.
Yeah, LeBron's gonna have some fun tonight playing against his old team, no doubt about it. I think him and AD are gonna come off very strong in the first two quarters, and hopefully, if we have a good lead, they don't even have to play the last quarter again. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But like I said, I think LeBron's gonna come out very strong tonight. He'll at least get like at least 35 points. I want to say.
Technical difficulties, no worries. Yeah, LeBron, AD, you know, two superstars that can get points at any time they want, you know, and looking forward to it. Looking. Sorry about that, guys. Medina's having technical difficulties. It's all good. We're gonna try to get those fixed very soon. And unfortunately, Manny will not be here during the pregame. Forgot to mention earlier, but he will probably be back post game. We're trying to get the Medina situation figured out. So LeBron, AD, let's get into that. You know, let's get into that, man. Like when LeBron and AD, when LeBron's mindset and like AD's mindset are okay, let's take over. They can win this championship that we're on easy. You know, because LeBron, that pick and roll, that mindset, you know, that mindset that There you go. Sorry, Medina, technical difficulties glitching on your end. You know, you can hear us. Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about
There we
that.
go.
Yes,
There we go.
sorry about that, big baby sports fans. Technical difficulties. So Medina, elaborate what you were saying earlier before it cut up.
Oh, I was just saying that I think that LeBron and AD are both going to come out very strong tonight. I think they're going to play well all 3-4 quarters. I mean, hopefully they won't have to play the fourth quarter if they have that 20-point lead that I'm hoping that they will have. Yeah, I believe they're going to come off strong tonight because they have been lacking in the third quarter, and they just need to keep that momentum going throughout the whole game. And if we have that, then we're definitely going to get that W tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I expect AD and LeBron to turn up, and also too, shout out to Frank Vogel. Finally got the courage to play him. Talon Horton Tucker, love his impact. Come out the second unit. You know, Alex Caruso, KCP, man, KCP and Alex Caruso are one of the top 3-point percentages in the league, man. You know, they're improved on that so much. You know, this team is very talented, man. From the bench down, from Montrezl Harrell, I expect Montrezl Harrell to bring in that energy. You know, like let's say hypothetically Lakers start off struggle, you know, and then Montrezl's gonna come in, turn up like you always do, you know. So I expect this Laker team to fight with Cleveland tonight, but always pull off the win like they always do at the very end.
Yeah, hey, you know what? You essentially, it's the fourth quarter you got to win. If you win the fourth quarter, 12 minutes, if you win those 12 minutes of the game, and for whatever reason we do start off terrible or they're just red hot shooting or we're just not defending the paint, which is, you know, we've seen what happens when we get absolutely outscored in the paint, which should never happen again. But if we win that fourth quarter and we come around, we could easily win this game if we limit their hot shooters. Absolutely, we can't let Sexton go off. We can't let Andre Drummond go off. We got to make things difficult for them, and if we make things difficult for them and play bully ball, then I think you're going to have a much easier night of saying no LeBron or no AD for the fourth.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to see. I hope we don't have to see LeBron or AD in the fourth quarter. As long as we keep that defense up throughout the game, there should be no reason why we should be playing them for so long.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, here's the thing about the Lakers that's upsetting me. the points in the paint is getting ridiculous. Anybody that we play gets layups after layups after layups. You know, it's we gotta do a better job defending without fouling. You know, against Chicago, we turned up defensively, but we gotta continue that defensive mindset from the start. You know, because Andre Drummond can put up 30 and 20, 30 points, 20 rebounds, 5 blocks. He's that talented, along with JaVale McGee. You know, he could put back dunks and all that good stuff. So, Lakers gonna have their hands full in the paint wise. But other than that, who's gonna stop AD and LeBron? So we'll see what happens in the paint area production tonight from Cleveland. We got to defend that paint, man. You know.
Hey, it's a team. You know what? With this team, it's a team effort. So, you know, it's a team effort on defending the paint. Now, you don't have JaVale McGee, you don't have Dwight Howard. You know, you gave those guys up. You gave them. They gave them up. Well, Howard left on his own. We know what happened there. But, you know, you don't have that protection anymore for now. We'll see what happens when the trade deadline gets closer and when it will be. But, you know, it's got to be a whole team effort now when it comes to guarding the paint. That means if LeBron needs to come down there for whatever reason and get a block down there in the paint, take it, you know. It could be, as we've seen before, it could be the smallest guy in Caruso that's sitting there and trying to block a shot at the rim. And you know what? Hey, if there's effort there and we're doing something, then, you know, at least we're contesting shots down there.
You know, even if Marc Gasol doesn't have a good shooting game tonight, I want to see him step up on defense. Like you said, we lost Dwight. I mean, he left on his own. We gave up McGee. So we do need someone in that paint. We need Marc Gasol to play a little more aggressively and he needs to be on defense. I think Caruso will do a good job as well playing defense. If we're going to stop these guys, we got to play our best defensive players, which I personally think so far is Caruso. And then I'm sorry, my mind is drawing a blank. I forgot the other guy's name. Who did we just get?
Wesley Matthews.
Yes, Wesley Matthews, and the person that we traded Danny Green for.
Schroeder.
Yes, there we go, Schroeder. I'm so sorry, I blanked out on his name.
Good.
I mean, I think these guys need to step it up in defense for sure tonight. I mean, it can't just be a LeBron and AD game. It has to be a whole team effort, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. And Clipper Darrell, that's for you.
That's for you right there. That's from it.
Hey,
Hey, it's the
Darrell.
nicest thing he said.
Clipper Darrell, I'm surprised you were in the comments, man. You're always in the comments. I was in the comments on your show the other night, but we'll see you in the playoffs, man, or if you can make it out of the second round. But yeah, man, other than that, that is it for Lakers pregame show. But make sure you guys tune in to the postgame show tonight. After the game, we're going to see how this Team Laker does. Hope everybody has a good game tonight, and go Lakers, baby.
Take care, guys.